Guys, I want to welcome you to a game that could potentially revive all of our childhoods. This is the newest Clone Wars Adventures emulator, and as you can see, it is literally light years ahead of any other current emulators in development. I actually don't know who developed this emulator, but as you can see, it's so much smoother than any of the other ones we've seen on YouTube or on any forums or anything like that. And I don't know, I downloaded this. Well, actually, I saw this on YouTube. One of my good friends, Austin, he actually uploaded some gameplay of it, and I was mind blown. I saw it and I was like, oh, is this Clone Wars Adventures gameplay? Because it doesn't look like an emulator. I mean, obviously there's a few things that need to be smoothed out. The running animation, the jumping animation, there's a lot of shader details that are missing. But I mean, obviously it's only an emulator, and for it to look this good at such an early stage in its development is just phenomenal. So I knew as soon as I saw this I needed to share it with you guys. As I said, I saw it on YouTube. One of my good friends, Austin Red Cluster, actually posted some gameplay, and I downloaded it for myself just to see, what it felt like. And honestly, it's not too far from Clone Wars Adventures. Like, I can tell that the world is definitely just ripped straight from the actual game itself, and you know, um, as I said before, the running animation and the jumping animation are a little bit off, as you can see, um, from the original game. But like I said, this is just an emulator, and it's still in an early stage, so who knows the potential of this? I mean, just watching this gameplay back, gives me a feel of nostalgia. Who knows how far this could go, in later stages of development. I mean, this game doesn't even have online servers yet, so just consider the possibility of, that happening. And I don't know, I'm really hopeful about this, and I just needed to share it with you guys. In other like other emulators that I've seen on YouTube, I mean, don't get me wrong, I really appreciate what people are trying to do, but they look nothing like, no, there's no question that this is a totally different beast than some of those other emulators we see. We see these other emulators, and it's just, pieces of gear and like a little box, with a running animation, and it's nothing like this. This feels like a start to a game, And I haven't. There's no lots. There's no other planets you can visit yet. But I ran around the Jedi Temple, as you can see, and everything is to scale. Everything is there. I don't really see anything missing aside from some NPCs. Even the sounds are on point. You can hear the ships flying around on Coruscant. You can hear the lightsabers, hitting inside the training room. You can hear, the noises. You can hear the music inside of the officers club. It's just, I'm so happy. I don't know what else to say. As soon as I saw this, I immediately messaged, all my closest friends who play this game, and we were all just mind blown. Like, I really plan to get in contact with the head developer of this and just totally embrace it and totally promote it so that people are aware that this is a thing. And further down the road, we could be looking at, a real game. Like, this is just an emulator now, but we could be looking at, the revival of Clone Wars Adventures. And this is the biggest leap we've taken, I think. All the 3 years that Clone Wars Adventure, well, almost 3 years, all the almost 3 years that Clone Wars Adventures has been shut down, I don't think we've ever came close to this. And it's just, I really can't stress how awesome this is, and how much I appreciate the people behind this. I appreciate what other people are trying to do, with petitions and, making other emulators and stuff, but it's just, I don't know, it's incredible. You can see that there's some, shading missing, and as I said before, the animations are a little bit off, but I mean, aside from that, it looks like Clone Wars Adventures. And I'm so excited, guys. And, if, think about it, like, if this becomes a thing, if this becomes a real game, we can start up our squads again. We can build houses. We can, we can explore the whole entire world once again, like we did 3 years ago. And, it's gonna take some time, of course, but just, I don't know, just look at this look at this thing that we have in front of us. It's like, it makes me so happy because for months I've just been, I've been talking to friends like, oh damn, I wish we could bring back Clones Adventures. And I know some people are like, it ended 3 years ago, just give up. Disney's not gonna bring it back. Just give up or whatever. But I think there's hope, and this is a prime example of that feeling of hope. And I don't know. It's really awesome, and I knew I had to share with you guys. You can see, this was one of my favorite rooms actually. This was the what was this? It was called the lounge, I think, the party lounge or something like that. You can see there's a Clones Adventures sign right there. Just totally, there's so much nostalgia behind it, and this is just an uncut gameplay with some uncut commentary, and I don't know. I need to share this with you guys. On my last video, where I talked about starting a petition, kinda like a GoFundMe. That video has like 100 likes now, and that's like totally awesome. Like, none of my videos have ever gotten close to that, so it really just shows, it just goes to show that this community is still thriving and it's still alive, and people still care about this game, regardless of the fact that it was shut down 3 years ago. This is our childhood, and we have the potential to bring it back with this. So it gives me a lot of hope, and it's just, I can't really, honestly, I can't really believe it. You think about this like, oh, I wanna wake up and play Cloners Adventures, or I wish I could play Cloners Adventures again with my friends, and it's just thoughts, right? But when I logged onto this emulator, I was like, holy crap, I'm playing Cloners Adventures. And it's obviously, it's far from the original game. It's an emulator only, like I said, but this is awesome, and so I'm glad I could share this with you guys, and I hope you share the same enthusiasm and hope that I have for this. Definitely spread this around. Tell your friends, your Cloners Adventures partners, that there's hope, and I'm definitely gonna get in contact with the developers of this game and just endorse it and promote it and support it. And I encourage you guys to do the same. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.